In a part of the African continent, there is an animal so rare that even lions are confused by its appearance. They had never seen this strange animal before. The brown hyena, also known as the strand wolf, is a prominent member of the order Carnivora and one of the 4 hyena species that still exist in the modern world. In terms of size, both males and females have similar dimensions, reaching up to 160 centimeters in length from snout to tail and weighing up to 86 kilograms. Its natural habitat is concentrated in the southern portion of the African continent, such as savannas, semi-desert regions, and arid deserts. However, their remarkable versatility also allows them to thrive in environments as diverse as dense forests, mountainous areas, and even coastal strips, where they have been observed feeding on seal carcasses. Brown hyenas often live solitarily, but they can also form small groups called clans. Each newly formed clan includes the dominant male, the dominant female, and their offspring. There may also be immigrants from other clans, but the total number of members rarely exceeds 10. An interesting fact is that even brown hyenas that are part of a clan adopt a strictly individual foraging strategy, never hunting in coordinated packs. This inability to rely on the support of a hunting group has shaped brown hyenas, turning them into true solitary and self-sufficient warriors. Regarding their diet, brown hyenas are primarily scavengers, playing a crucial role as cleaners of the ecosystem by consuming carcasses. However, they also reveal themselves to be opportunistic and highly aggressive predators when the occasion arises. Although they do not possess the speed necessary to hunt particularly fast and agile prey, they are magnificently adapted for the practice of kleptoparasitism, that is, for stealing prey killed by other predators. Cheetahs and leopards are among their most common adversaries in this type of dispute, and in most cases, these felines choose to abandon their prey without offering serious resistance. In addition to having jaws with a phenomenal bite force, brown hyenas are covered in long, thick fur that acts as natural armor, effectively protecting them from the claws and teeth of their opponents. Often, the most challenging part for the hyena is not the act of stealing the prey itself, but rather locating it in the vast landscape. The large cats prefer not to risk a direct confrontation, as even a minor injury could compromise their ability to hunt and lead them to starvation, while an injured hyena can easily survive by feeding on carrion. Highly social predators are much more dangerous opponents. African wild dogs are not as strong as brown hyenas, but they can form huge packs. They do not give up their prey as easily as cheetahs and leopards, but brown hyenas can be so persistent that an entire pack has to retreat. One of the predators that brown hyenas actively prefer never to confront are their cousins, the spotted hyenas. These not only live in much larger and more organized clans, but are also significantly stronger and bulkier.
What? No.
The greatest dangers that brown hyenas face in the wild are, without a doubt, lions. An adult lion can weigh up to 3 times more than a brown hyena, which makes a direct fight impossible for the hyena. Therefore, the hyena's only chance of survival is to flee as quickly as possible. Luckily for them, lions do not normally hunt them for elimination, but they may chase them to train younger lions or just to drive them out of their territory. Unlike the complicated relationship they have with spotted hyenas, brown hyenas try to stay far away from lions and are only interested in the food scraps they leave behind. But not all predators are enemies or avoid brown hyenas. Some have learned to benefit from being around them. Jackals are a good example. They are smaller, fast predators that adapt very well to different places. The type that the brown hyena most often encounters is the black-backed jackal. These jackals live alone or in pairs and almost never exceed 10 kilograms. Even though they are small, they are very brave and are not afraid to get close to larger predators. Generally, brown hyenas do not pay much attention to them, even if they are quite annoying at times. But trying to steal their food is something they will not accept. The reverse also happens. Brown hyenas and jackals can go without water for longer than most other predators in Africa. They can even live in one of the driest places in the world. The Kalahari Desert is right in the center of southern Africa. Brown hyenas live mainly on the edges of the desert, between the sand dunes and thorny vegetation, and sometimes near abandoned farms. In such a difficult place, there are not many water sources for drinking, but the hyenas manage to get almost all the water they need from the food they eat. They eat a little bit of everything that comes their way, including the carcasses of antelopes, birds, reptiles, and ostrich eggs. But the most important thing for them in this place are the leftovers from other hunters. Even though they are much smaller than lions, brown hyenas have a bite that is almost as strong and even more resistant teeth. These incredible teeth allow them to break most of the bones they find to eat the marrow, a nutritious part that other animals can't reach. Brown hyenas are one of the rarest predators in Africa, but luckily their numbers in the wild have remained more or less stable. The main reason for their small population is the lack of food in the places where they live, but people also have a big impact. Although brown hyenas are not a danger to people, they can sometimes attack livestock, and because of this, they end up being hunted. Still, most of them live in places where few people reside and are protected in parks and nature reserves. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and tell us what you thought in the comments. That's all for today. See you next time, everyone.